The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here, that's for sure. He's reliable, consistently excellent in what he delivers going forward, and it doesn't really compromise on his defensive duties. A manager's dream in many ways, and a model man, and I would say a model footballer.
Real chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Forlan. Forlan! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's managed to gift it back. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Yamal. And he's intervened well there. Tries to play it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rodri. Pele. That's a nicely shaped ball. Chance, surely! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Guardiola.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He is through here. Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
He's got away. And this is Batistuta. Cross into the box. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And this is Batistuta. Yamal is onto this. Yamal going full steam down the flank. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Here comes another cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
There will be
Conte.
1 minute added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Batistuta. And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager
Please
has
be
to
reminded
resist
that
change
drinking is
at
only
this
allowed
stage.
in the areas shown on this map.
Madrid
Thank you
go
very much
in
for
at
your
half-time
cooperation.
on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20, Diego Forlan. Number 5.
And that's the start of another 45
Number
minutes.
18, Batistuta. Number
And he's in on
47,
goal.
Phil Foden.
Pele!
On the field.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Number 6, Griezmann. Number
Guardiola.
24,
Yamal
Mbappe.
producing a good steal
Number
there,
21,
showing a good level of alertness.
Yamal.
And the keeper takes decisive action.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And no, that was never going to make it. Haaland.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable
He's
here.
been slipped through. He's through and all alone! Shapes to shoot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment.
He's gone for goal! And that's off target.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Yamal. And it's Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola. Beckham. Now it's Haaland. Chance for a shot! It's hit the upright. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's the corner kick. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Keeper has taken decisive action. Played back in. And he's had a hit! And yes, it's there! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well, nicely intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Conte. And it's Belletti. And Yamal. Haaland. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he's quick to get it clear again. Conte. And here's Haaland. Can he get it through? Guardiola. Denilson. Tele.
There they go, hunting again.
Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
There will be
Well, that
3
tackle
minutes
was
added
immense,
time.
and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Haaland. Denilson. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's fabulous. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? So that's it. It is all over. Madrid are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. He's having a shot! And he's heaved it away. Alexander-Arnold. Pedri! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He'll fancy himself from here. And so we have the first set piece of the game. He's had a crack. Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get it through? Yamal is onto this. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vitinha. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Caceres. Pelé. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking for the run. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
No way through, so back it comes. He's having a go! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Great defending, strong and determined. That's been cut out, well played. Rodri, distributed tidily. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Looking for options for movement. Plays it, he gets big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Pelé! It's Pelé! It's hit the upright. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to...
He's got two! Really well taken goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Yamal chasing after it.
Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Well read, nice interception. 60 minutes played. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Serginho looking to get on the end of this. Oh, what has happened here? And he's there to get it away. He's found a way past. Oh, that's fabulous. Guardiola simply refused to be outdone there. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Pelé, and this is Batistuta. Williams. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Yamal. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vitinha, he shifted it to the flank. And Serginho. Williams.
There they go, hunting again.
Rodri. He's in plenty of space here. Pelé. Batistuta. There's the shot! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very...
Shoots! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them all...
And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Messi.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nice looking ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
We saw the take. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. Donnarumma, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely... And that is as far as it goes. Madrid have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Hello attendees, this is a
Batistuta
lost
gleefully
children
reminding us of what a
announcement.
superb
Please keep
day
your
he's
eyes
had at
on
the
your
office.
children during the match at all times.
Your reflections then, Jim? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Looking for options for movement. Baresi. Adams. That's a sharp pass. Now Hoeneß. That's a little off target. Rijkaard. And here's Lampard. Now this could be a chance. And the finish! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Vinicius Junior can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. That's good play. Knocks it into space. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Adams. Brazil looking to pass their way through. And he's quick to snatch it back. Alexander-Arnold. Guardiola. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Adams defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's picked his way through. Roberto Carlos. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Neuer gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Lampard. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Hakimi. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the ball is out of play. Adams gathers from the goal kick. Batistuta shapes to shoot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
It is a good finish, the odds for it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 7, Vinicius Junior.
That
Coming
gets
on
things
the
going for the
field
second
is
half.
Number 9,
Madrid
Batistuta.
carrying a one-goal lead. Denilson. Hernes. Rijkaard. Davids cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking response.
Oh, what a climb! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes...
Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Decent chance! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And they win it back again. Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, Denilson! Davids. Rijkaard. Alex Hakimi. Played into space. Chance! Caught offside that time. Denilson. Hernes. Guardiola. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he's intervened well there. Tries to play it through. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pele looking to penetrate opposition lines. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's going for goal! It's a loose... Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
It's
Added minutes have been
Pele!
indicated.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Pele really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Good running, strong and purple. And that will be it. Madrid are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Batistuta picking up the man. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Chance for it! Against the crossbar! Played out towards the right wing, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you...
Shoots! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Now it's Mbappe. Done delicately. Danielson receives it in a good position here. Jimenez gets it away. Greenwood. Foden. He's got away. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shot at goal! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And it's Cáceres. Cáceres puts his foot on the gas. Takes a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
And we have our very first corner. Yamal herring after the ball here. Fermin. And it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's forced to go back. Great vision. He's on it. Can he get away? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. That's a lovely, neat pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Madrid. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He is... Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish right from the top draw. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Added time.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here,
Hello,
a
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Action has, he gets big! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Raul. Pele. Pelé, and he's searching. It's Pelé! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Raul. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Caceres. No goals as yet. And here's Mbappe. And this is Raul. Raul! And somehow it stayed out. Raul, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And here's Raul. Look at the space here. Played out towards the right wing. Camavinga. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. And he's decided to go for it. Raul. And it's Azar. And here's Mbappe. Pelé. It's a searching pass. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Can he finish? They've scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 35 minutes is number 10, Gabriel Batistuta.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Can he get it through? He has found the way through. Chance to deliver. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected slop.
And Batistuta! Oh! Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Real chance! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half. Looking for options for movement. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Shot could be on. He's gone direct here. He's in a great position here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He is through here. Drives it in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Madrid really do look to have it all sewn up here. Lookman. Messi. Camavinga. Yamal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Yamal carries the ball down the right, hangs in a header! He scores! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal quietly revving up. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. And that is expertly dealt with. Cleared without complication. Oh, there's a probing ball. Camavinga did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Denilson. Denilson puts his foot on the gas. Well, now it's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to belt it away. Here's Rodri. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! And he hits the net! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Substitution.
Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. Asensio. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Rodri. That has been cut short.
There will be 3 minutes
This
added
official
time.
showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Goes for a shot! Oh, almost a sixth.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Swings in across. Yamal! He's put it wide. Vardio. So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying just about within shooting range. It's their first effort on goal.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, that's superb. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, that's a key interception. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And now the breakaway. Azar. It's a searching pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Batistuta. He tries a shot! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Shot could be on. Now that's a fine challenge. Played in by Danielson. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, easy pickings there. 3-all. Madrid are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Oh, that's fabulous. Hangs what's a rip. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That is some save from Casio. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Valverde. That is ended up in no man's land. Danielson. Pele. It's Pele! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Alexander-Arnold herring after the ball here. And they've got rid. Madrid are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Pele conjures time and space where few can, and he's lost his... Pele! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
It's their second corner of the game. He gets big! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He won't be happy with that one. Here's a shot! And that's off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Pele, it's Pele! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we hit half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Children's announcement.
Madrid are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Way to the information centre.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half. And he's let fly! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
So can they do it again? Batistuta! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's a sharp little ball here. Fernandez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Batistuta. No way through. No, he's just misjudged that one. Madrid are 2 up early in the second half. Alexander-Arnold hurtling down that right flank. And that's been... And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
To increase the lead. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
A case now of complete control. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Rodri, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Crosses it in. Alexander-Arnold, pass somewhat off target. Pele. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Fernandez.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
That's a decent clearance. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He can run onto that. Oh, this is a great position. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Can he finish? Oh, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
To further improve their position of comfort. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Number 10,
Madrid are having a ball here. Robertson. Chance! Nicely aimed pass. Can he get it through? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Yamal gets through on his own. Oh, great keeping, snaffled out the danger.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Rodri, and the pass is intercepted. Puskas! They want to be quick to recover this. Rodri. 4 extra minutes added on. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for any... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the
Hello,
promise
everybody,
of a
and
match
welcome
that
to
will
today's
really get the
match.
juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
In towards the back stick. That has been knocked clear. That is good strength. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Raul finds himself offside. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. Raul. Rijkaard. Raul. Neymar. It could be Neymar! And he has kept it out somehow.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pinches it off him. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. That's a sharp pass. Bullet dominates aerially so often. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Knocks it out wide. And it's Belletti. Caceres does really well there, he is strong.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He is through here. Bullet. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So he ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card. Spectacular save! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Del Piero goes short. Belletti. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Nicely weighted ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Neymar.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. Del Piero. And here's Raul. Distributed tidily. Van Dijk.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
2 added minutes
Aims
has been
beyond the
indicated.
defence. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Del Piero. Van Dijk. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Caceres does well to get it back. Corner number 2 then. Yamal is there to clear. Davids. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a good run he's making there. Oh, that's fabulous. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Khan looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 58 minutes is number 18.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And it's Davids. And this is Messi. Pull it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Batistuta. And he's picked it up out wide. Messi. Now it's Del Piero. And Del Piero! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Crosses it in here. Oh, he's had a shot! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Messi. Neymar. Messi. Takes a shot. No mistake. Do not write them off. Back they come. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
What a save! Terrific reactions! All hands on deck for this one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's lofted through here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, that
6
might be
added
that,
minutes
Peter.
has
Maybe
been
both
indicated.
sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Goes for goal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
And there goes the final whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Those of you
Well,
making
neither
their way
side
home
could
on
get over the
public
line here.
transportation
Perhaps
today,
one team
please watch
might
the
be
screen for
happier,
train
but
departure
at the
times
final
from all
reckoning,
local
it's
lanes.
honestly...
Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
The action has already started. Now it's Puskas. A lot of space ahead of him. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Batistuta. He's on it, can he get away? And he's there to retrieve it. And he's had a hit! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Ah, he's given it away. Batistuta takes a shot! There it is! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Batistuta! Up towards the front line. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Batistuta. Danielson. And Batistuta! Gattuso.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's well spotted.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Real chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Pull it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
There will be
No, he
one
wasn't being
minute at a
taken in by
time.
that trickery. Danielson. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Madrid can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
It's a promising position. And that's the keeper's ball. Mbappe. Rodri. Oh, this looks sharp. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Danielson! Son! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And he's picked it up out wide. Now the cross. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Looking for the run. Yamal receives him in a wide position. And a chance! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 19, Yamal!
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Pele has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Swept in. Mignon claims it without any fuss. Out to the right, back into the middle, played out wide. Now that's a lovely exchange. Defending of the desperate variety. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and the playmaker combined.
Danielson pinches it off him. Kimmich. Now, can they get him away? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we have our very first corner. Yamal is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That ball looks a good one. Yamal. And the finish! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Threads one in. That pass just didn't quite work. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
No way through. He's got away. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And that's it. My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And now, to all members of the crowd,